Welcome back. Watch this if you're frustrated from failing diets. See if you can relate to this. Saw it online. I'm seriously at a loss. I've been trying to lose weight for nearly 10 years now since my last successful diet, and I just can't do it. I manage for anywhere between 2 weeks and 3 months, and then I just completely lose all willpower, go off the rails, and put it all back on, and then some. I'm currently at my second heaviest I've been, and I need to be at my healthiest as I'm approaching 40 and have elderly parents to look after. So in this video, I'm going to break down some things to think about so you can understand your process, how you can create a sustainable diet that works for you, your lifestyle, your needs, and help you lead the healthy, fulfilling life of your dreams. My name is Reggie. I'm the founder of Fit for Freelance. I help business owners lose weight, feel their best without crash diets or guilt. If you're struggling with failing diets and falling off track and feeling bad about yourself, take the Live Online Scorecard. It's a free assessment. It's linked below. Helps you uncover what's blocking your weight loss goals so you can get clear next steps to take. Now, first thing, I hear you. Like, this is a real problem. You're not the only one who is frustrated with failing these diets, these all or nothing approaches, crash diets, struggling with yo yo dieting, on and off habits, resolutions that fail, all that stuff. And then it makes you feel bad about yourself, feels like something's wrong with you. And it's just like a bad look. And it's unfortunate. That's why I made Fit for Freelance. I wanted to be the guilt free health coach to help people understand that, these things are frustrating, but if you think about them, frame them in a helpful way, then it's easier for you to make effective choices and lead the life that you want in a way that empowers you versus making you feel bad for yourself or about yourself and like takes away your energy. There's all that like bad stuff. That's why I make these videos so you can understand how to lead the life that you want and let your health support your life. So I hear you. And then also when it comes to responsibilities, you got things going on, whether you're a business owner, you got to take care of your parents or your kids or anything you have to take care of. You got stuff going on. And then worrying about how you're eating and if it can help you lose weight or all that can add more challenge. And what I want to do is help people understand their health and their health choices, their health habits, so then they can have more energy, feel more confident, feel more in control, and then best show up for others. So into those responsibilities, I get that completely. And that's another reason why it's so important for me to teach and then to have you understand your health, your daily food and exercise choices are going to support you in all the things that you have to get done. So you can be the best caretaker for your parents that you can be, or the best parent you can be, or the best employee or business owner that you can be. Anything that you want to do well, it depends on you being energized and healthy enough to do it. So that is huge. Now, something to keep in mind when it comes to these weight loss yo-yo cycles and all that stuff when you're going on these diets is that time isn't stopping. Your weight loss journey is part of your health journey, and your health journey is your life. So there's good and bad to this when it comes to 10 years of trying to lose weight. But one thing is like you have been in this health journey the entire 10 years, regardless of if you have considered your diet, if you were on a diet, if you're able to lose weight, if you regain weight, if you all of that, all those conditions are still part of your health journey and it's still part of your life. So we want to do what we want to do is get you so you feel like you're confidently driving that process the entire time. And also something that people tend to forget is that they'll have a weight loss goal that they want to hit like really fast. And then they hit it and then like go back to their old habits or something. Your health journey is still going on, even if you aren't actively dieting, so to speak, right? Because your health journey continues until the day that you die. It started when you were born and it continues the whole time. Now, I go on rants about this sometimes, but it's so valuable to think about in terms of your how you eat. Like every day you are alive, most days that you're alive, you are thinking about food and you're going to get something to eat. So, like anytime you act like your diet is over. So then you can like if your diet ends, you're gonna keep eating because you still have a diet until you stop eating. And you need energy for your entire life. So enough on that. Time doesn't stop. Keep that in perspective when it comes to, you know, failing your diet or feeling like you failed your diet. You just didn't follow through with your plans that you intended, but you still have a diet. So we want to keep all that in context. All right. I said to end my reply, create a sustainable plan that doesn't rely on willpower. I've covered that a bunch of times on the channel where it comes to willpower, like you think that you have to tough it out. But the thing is, even if you like, you didn't need willpower to gain weight. So you don't really need willpower to lose it. You just have to create sustainable plans and systems that work for you, that suit what you want for your life. What kind of was frustrating is this person replies, sadly, that does not exist. Every plan relies on willpower in order to stick to the plan. And this is the kind of thinking that can keep you stuck for 10 years. So you want to look out for this, um, because like if something hasn't been working, then you want to make some changes. It's valuable to question your beliefs, where you heard them, and whether they help you. So if you think that every plan relies on willpower, then you'll probably look for plans that rely on willpower. And if you don't have that willpower, then you're going to fall off and feel like you don't have enough willpower and you're not good enough, or you're a bad person, or you're lazy, you're undisciplined, or anything like that, instead of questioning that belief in the first place. So identify your beliefs, where you've heard other people's beliefs, and then whether they help you, if they're effective for you. So if something hasn't been working for you for long enough, try something else. There's a quote, it's falsely attributed to Albert Einstein: insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. So if you keep looking for willpower situations, but you haven't developed the skills to be consistent on your extremist weight loss plans, then you're kind of making it so you can't help yourself. So don't do that. Make your health habits easy, especially if you're making changes. You want to make it as easy as possible to start those changes, to initiate those behaviors, and then make it as fulfilling and fun and rewarding as possible when you complete them. And that's how you make it easy. The book Atomic Habits is really good for that. Or working a health coach, so I can help you break down what you can do to make it really easy to follow through. That's what the Live Aligned method is all about, where you're lining up your vision, focus, and practice so you can actually follow through with what you want. So some things to think about here when it comes to failing your diets. If you're at a loss, if you've been struggling for years and years and years and years, remember your health journey is ongoing. Even if you feel frustrated with it, make realistic plans that are sustainable, and then that makes it easier for you to make your health habits feel natural. Make your health habits feel natural. That's how you get over this frustration. All right. First, take that Live Aligned scorecard that's linked below. You'll get personalized tips and next steps for you to take to make your health habits feel natural. And then next, you can watch how to build willpower and discipline for weight loss in 9 steps. I go over the biggest misconception about willpower and discipline when it comes to weight loss, which this person would definitely benefit for. I'll put that video right here. So that's today's message. Let me know what you think in the comments. As always, keep practicing. Peace.